All right, Snow. Road trip.
What up, MJ?
We're returning back from Vegas. All right, we'll see if anybody in traffic pisses you off yet.
I know, yeah. Look out ahead for F-bombs.
Yeah,
or C-bombs.
This will definitely be a non-PG podcast at some point.
Yeah, when snow's behind the wheel, that's what happens.
All right, so South Park did it again. Episode 2.
Hell yeah.
They crushed it.
Hey, do you think, this is kind of a, gross question, because Trump himself might even think this, but do you think that Trump might be the best thing that's ever happened to South Park? These fucking episodes, I say that because not like they don't nail every episode, but I mean, talk about hitting shit out of the park, and you know that the aspect of the childish humor alone is what really gets under the right skin, because they're so fucking immature themselves.
Right. And the whole thing, Kristi Noem saying it was lazy. No, that's not lazy writing at all. It's brilliant writing.
It's brilliant, right? Well, in fairness to her, she said she didn't watch the episode, so it's well, you really shouldn't watch the episode, because not only do they make fun of your face melting off, they also make fun of you because you like to shoot dogs in the face.
Right.
And kill them. You bragged about that in your book. So there's that too. So they're not really lazy. I mean, I suppose maybe you could try to make the argument that they're half lazy, but then you also have to call your Lord and Savior lazy too, because he also attacks women based off of their looks. Hillary Clinton, Rosie O'Donnell.
Well, yeah.
I could go on. Didn't he attack Megyn Kelly?
Yeah, Megyn Kelly.
Okay, there you go. He attacks all women who have anything bad to say about him. The first thing he says is something about their looks. He's even attacked Heidi Klum. He said about her, she's no longer a 10. Didn't he?
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Or the one that he got charged with assault on in defamation of character. He said
she's not my type.
Yeah. Does that look like somebody I would do that to, or some effect?
She's not good enough for me to molest. Her looks aren't good enough for me to want to go jam my fingers inside of her. Which you did. In the dressing room. You did.
Yeah.
You're a sexual assaulter. You guys voted for a fucking sexual assaulter. Just so you know, when you probably drive around with your fucking Trump stickers.
Yeah, and
your MAGA gear.
And like we said last week, the whole Sydney Sweeney thing, you could probably find four or five TikTok videos of somebody saying that, but then you turn it into the entire left is attacking Sydney Sweeney, which isn't the case at all.
And who's to say that the four idiots on TikTok aren't doing it to say something that is exactly like the South Park episode where they're specifically saying things just to get fucking
attention
and piss people off.
Yeah.
Which was the point of them making fun of podcasts too. It probably happens with us too. We have hate listeners, So they feel like we do the same thing. We say stuff to purposely piss them off. Who knows?
Probably.
It's funny how the right is melting down though over the four. It showed the TikTokers too. They're all four Gen Zers. It showed a picture of a screen of four of them, and they're this is the left that has a problem with the Sydney Sweeney ad. Blur, 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 blur.
But then you had all the Daily Show did a good job of showing all the clips of all the Fox News guys losing their minds over it and being like...
And ogling.
Ogling Sydney Sweeney.
Like, drooling over her best assets. Like, I'm looking at... Basically saying, I'm looking at her tits without saying tits.
Well, no, the one guy did. The one guy did. He goes, oh, I didn't even notice blonde hair, blue eyes when I was watching that.
Yeah, but I thought he said, because I was looking at her best assets. But and it's like, okay, yeah, but you were looking at her tits. Okay. But it was like, and then wasn't he like, but she's out of my age range? Then he had to go and put that in there, because, like, he's like either 60s or 70s, and I think she's like 27 or something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like, yeah, dude, you're kind of gross, but we all know that, like, gross old dudes are like doing the thing like, shit, I've heard the guys at my work go, I'm divorced now, when do I get to trade my 40 in for two 20s? You know?
Yeah.
Where's my two 20s?
Fuck. Yeah, and you know what? I don't think any of those TikTokers did the research to see that she was registered Republican in Florida.
Right.
I don't think she's ever said anything, you know.
So now that's an issue. Oh, they're just attacking her because she's a registered Republican. First off, you can't go off of what stupid idiots on TikTok. Anyone can make idiot videos on TikTok. Fuck,
right.
We've made them.
Right.
You know? Us two morons have made idiot videos on TikTok. Why are you just saying... Why are you giving them that much credit and saying that that's the left? That is not the fucking left. That's a small portion of the left. A very, like, less than 1% of the left.
Well, and that's anything when it comes to, you know, cancel culture or shit. Like, the whole Bud Light thing was, Bud Light made a can for this influencer on TikTok celebrating their first year of transitioning.
Right.
This one can that did not go anywhere. It didn't go anywhere except that person posted it on their TikTok channel.
Right.
But now Bud Light is trying to turn everyone gay by doing that one special can for these people.
Right.
And that's the whole thing. And fucking to get the, like, fucking Bill Maher, fucking his cancel culture agenda, and he's been canceled, literally been canceled so many times, he hasn't said shit about Stephen Colbert.
Not a fucking peep. But he's all up, like, he seems like he's all upset. It's like, Bill, calm down. Sydney Sweeney and her tig-ass pitties aren't going to get canceled, okay? They're not. Calm down. Her ad's not getting canceled. Nothing is getting canceled about that. No one has a problem with it except for the 4 TikTokers. That's it.
Well, how about fucking Dr. Phil last night on his show coming out and saying, like, he's going to buy fucking American Eagle jeans for all the women in his family?
Good, do it. Do it. You're a sucker. Go ahead and do it. And there's plenty of people on the left who are still going to buy American Eagle jeans. Like, it's so crazy. You know what I found weird about Dr. Phil? Wait, is he a fucking robot? Like, he does not move his neck at all. Did you notice that?
I did not notice that.
It's almost like he is... Could he be a lizard person that they speak of? A shape-shifting lizard? He's a very, very odd man.
Yes. And Bill called him out on something, and fucking Dr. Phil was like, yeah, that's bullshit. And he goes, well, then why do you support it?
It's almost like he's not even real. That's why I was like, dude, okay, so are you having a glitch right now? Is that what's going on, where you had a moment of you agreeing, and then he has to say that why are you for that? Like, maybe he was glitching out. Maybe Bill got punked and had AI on his show and didn't even know it. I don't know. He's starting conspiracies.
Yeah.
Maybe that's how the frogs got gay. They drank Bud Light. going on an Alex Jones conspiracy
Oh, yeah.
rabbit hole. It wasn't the water that was turning the frogs gay. Maybe it's the Bud Light. Bud Light got dumped into the stream, and that's what happened. I don't know.
Did you hear about the that shooting in New York last week, New York City, where that person went into?
Briefly.
They went into the NFL office, or they were trying to find the NFL office, and they got off on the wrong floor, but they killed like somebody high up for Blackstone.
Oh my God.
So do you think like that person was really going after the NFL, or do you think like maybe they were going after one of these big, because Blackstone is this company that is buying up all the properties.
Maybe it's another Luigi type situation.
Well, that's what I think it is.
The person wants to be the next Luigi.
Yeah. And how do you do that? Is you kill one of these high up executives.
Right?
On it. And now Blackstone, it's one of these companies that's buying up everything. Trying to own absolutely everything.
I had said that this was going to happen years ago. If the rich keep doing this to the poor, eventually it's going to blow back in their face. The people are going to be desperate, and they're going to do desperate ass shit if they feel strongly enough that they've been wrong. They're going to do shit that is not in a normal character to do. And a lot of times that's reacting violently. I'm not saying it's right, but I'm like, this is what's going to happen. I mean, it's not hard to figure out.
No, but you buy up all the housing, then you jack up the rent so high that no one can afford it. What do you think is going to happen?
And then you're going to get some people who have mental illness issues, and they're going to be like, well, I got nothing to live for. I might as well go ahead and fucking do this. You're going to have people doing shit like that. And again, it's not right. But that's what's going to happen. For every cause, there's an effect.
Speaking of mental health issues, did you see Trump roaming around the White House roof the other day?
Yeah, what the fuck was
What's
that
up with that?
Was he checking for leaks? I mean, what the fuck is he doing on the roof?
You think the Secret Service would stop him from doing something like that?
Right, isn't that like a little unsafe? Was he trying to stage another... Maybe he was trying to stage like another fucking shooting or some shit, and fucking to get himself out of these Epstein issues right now. Yeah. Who the fuck knows?
Well, did you see he's making like that circular motion with his hands, but nobody could hear what he was saying. Now, just imagine if Joe Biden wandered up onto the White House roof.
Oh, they'd be like, that old man's out of his mind. We need to get him out of office now. The fuck are you guys waiting for? But they will never say that.
No.
About Trump, they're like, no, let's just see what happens. What could go wrong?
Yeah, he could get shot again.
What could possibly go wrong?
Speaking about the assassination attempt, how come we didn't ever learn more about the motives of that shooter? How come that just disappeared?
How come we didn't learn more about the injury? Like, the injury report? If he went to a hospital and whatnot, how come none of that was released? Like, oh, this is what happened to his ear, blah, blah, blah. Or why wasn't there ever, the president's fully recovered from his assassination attempt, yada, 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 everything healed up great, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, and
why didn't that ever happen?
And an AR-15 round hitting your ear, how come there's no visible scarring?
Yeah, why is there no chunk missing? So nothing is going to be missing if it nipped your ear and caused you to bleed and everything?
Yeah.
Wait, what caused the blood then? I'm confused. I'm genuinely asking this out of confusion.
No, I'm not this conspiracy theorist.
Yeah, I'm not saying it didn't happen.
Yeah, because obviously somebody died. So,
right. But it's like, was the blood that was on Trump's ear from the person that died. Like, that's what I'm wondering. It's like, and was he not hit at all? But he was just hit with blood?
And why did the Secret Service allow him to get up and raise his fist? Like, doesn't that go against everything the Secret Service would be trained to do? Is you
want him down.
You force him down.
Like, we're here to protect you.
Yeah, and there's no way that you let him get up like that.
But then you'll have people, idiots on the right will be like, Trump's his own person, though. He knows what he's doing. He knew God was there to protect him, man. He's the chosen one.
God. And speaking of that, how tacky is the White House looking now?
Is it gold yet?
Yes.
It is gold.
The entire Oval Office is gold.
Thank God. It should be gold fucking plated. I mean, really.
And
what else more could a king ask for? You know what I mean? It's about goddamn time.
It does look like Saddam's palace type of thing.
Yeah, it's about goddamn time, though. I mean, I don't know why the harem of girls haven't shown up yet, then.
Yeah. And then
where are they?
And you pave over the rose garden. You set up little tables with these little golden fucking umbrellas on it. It's just so fucking tacky.
It's so gaudy as fuck.
And now you're gonna have this ballroom. Meanwhile, but we need to cut expenses, right? Fucking Doge. We need to cut Medicare. We need to cut Medicaid. We need to cut SNAP. We need to cut this or that. But let's build a $400 million addition onto the White House.
Obviously, this is why we need a cut. We don't give a fuck if people starve. Shit, the same people, they don't give a shit that there's people starving over in Israel. So it's like, let's starve some people here so I can have my gold-plated fucking office. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, money well spent, right?
Fuck, and now he's appointed himself to run the Olympic Committee next year. Even though the Olympics isn't run by the government, but he appointed himself to oversee it.
Didn't Hitler do some shit like that with the Olympics?
Yeah.
Wasn't there some sort of involvement with Hitler in the Olympics back in... There was a huge controversy. It had to do with, like, Jesse Owens, too. Like, he didn't... It was all surrounding that and Hitler and whatnot.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I can't remember exactly. Like, I mean, not offhand. I'd have to look it up, but... I could have sworn there was something where Hitler was involved somehow with the fucking Olympics.
Well, yeah, I mean...
Why is that even the fucking... any of the leaders' concerns?
Well...
And hasn't Putin been involved with the Olympics? Like, didn't they get punished for doping up athletes?
Yeah, they're
to
athletes.
Win? Is
yeah,
that what he's going for then? The United States must... Under me, the United States is going to win every medal in the Olympics, every gold... Because we only want gold. That's what my office is like. It's gold.
You think he'll appoint himself like some sport? Like they'll have golf in the Olympics, and then he'll be an athlete.
He'll win the gold.
And he'll win the gold.
Yeah, I know. He'll be like, so and so didn't. What's that guy's name? Scotty Scheffler. Scotty Scheffler didn't really win it. I won the gold medal.
Although, to be fair, how funny was Scott Scheffler in Happy Gilmore too?
Hilarious, dude. I was like, that was fucking so funny at the end of the movie. No, I'll just stay here. We're having chicken tenders. Well, that was fucking funny. I'll stay here another day.
Fucking, there was this video of Trump when he was over in Scotland or wherever it was. He was playing golf and he had his caddy like drop the ball. It's on camera. Just drops the ball.
Well, that's always been a thing. They say, like, he always has cheated with no shame at all either. Like, he still thinks he's winning. It's like, no, I'm so great, I should even be allowed to cheat. It's like, why even golf in the first place? Why not just go and, like, okay, you guys all show up on your golf carts and then just be like, okay, Trump won, we can go home.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, why not just do that? What's the point of even going out there and golfing?
Well,
just be like, fuck it, he already won, so fucking let's go have drinks.
And if you're like saying like Tiger Woods golfing with him or whoever golfs with him, don't you think like is it like when you're when you're playing like a Mario Kart with your like 3-year-old and you just kind of let him win?
Yeah.
You let the kid win? You think Tiger does that? Oh, Mr. President, that was a great shot.
Just so he doesn't have to deal with, like, narcissist man baby's ego.
And speaking of cheating, you got what's going on in Texas. Them gerrymandering 5 districts so that they don't lose 5 seats.
Motherfucking Hot Wheel cities now trying to, like, arrest Democrats because they don't want to go do the vote or whatnot. So he's trying to pull his authority like a true dictator. They all want to be dictators. They all get a little taste of that power and it corrupts. We need more people to where power does not affect them. You know what I mean? They're just honest, good people who want to make a good difference. Who want to improve American life.
Well, wouldn't that be Modami? Isn't that what he's trying to do?
Yeah, but isn't he considered a communist? I mean, we jump way the fuck over socialist, even though I think that he categorizes himself the same as Bernie Sanders as a democratic socialist. And it's like, well, they do the same thing to Bernie. They don't call it. Our side calls Bernie a democratic socialist, but everyone else will call him a communist. They jump right straight to communism. Even though he's literally telling you, and you can actually, I don't know, pull up your fucking phone, since your faces are buried in it all the time anyways, and you can look shit up, look up definitions of shit, and figure it the fuck out. Right?
Yeah. But in Texas now, like all the Democrats kind of fled to Illinois because they want to delay this vote as long as possible. Whether it be,
Look at this dumb shit.
What are they doing?
Who does that? This fucking idiot coming out and turning. It's like, you couldn't see the other cars? No, you couldn't, because you're not even looking fucking face forward right now. So, see? Welcome to Snow's driving.
Yep. You should do like an episode with Bill Burr.
Oh, what I wouldn't give. What I wouldn't fucking give. For me and him to just sit there and go off on dumb motherfuckers on the road.
Fuck it. I'm listening to his latest episode, and I guess he was doing it in the morning and he didn't want to wake up his kids, and he tends to yell on his podcast. So he went out and he's in his truck and he stopped somewhere and he got mad because there was this crow cawing, and it was constantly cawing, and he rolls down his window and starts yelling at the crow.
They are annoying. I've done that. I've done it. I've like you know what I've said? I've done the thing from fucking, I go, shut up, Marianne. Wasn't that her name on fucking?
Oh, Marianne from Brooklyn.
Yeah, on Howard Stern, where they'd always play the crow fucking sounds too, the cawing. And I'm like, every time I'd hear one of those fucking motherfuckers, I'd be like, shut up, Marianne. You fucker. No one wants to listen to you.
Oh, fuck. So in Texas, they want to arrest the Democratic state Congress people, when they return to the state for obstructing this vote. And I just say to Gavin Newsom, or the mayor of, or the governor of New York too, just gerrymander the shit out of California and fucking New York.
Sack the fuck up.
Yeah. Playing by the rules obviously does not work anymore, so...
It doesn't work for anything anymore. Whatever they're doing, the fucking Democrats just need to do it back. They need to quit fucking around, quit thinking that they'll play nice, quit thinking that they'll come to the table, quit thinking that you can be all fucking happy-go-lucky, hand-in-hand bipartisanship. It's not going to fucking work. Fight fire with fire. Quit being pussies.
And the fucking Democrats, now that Modami's won the primary, they need to get Cory Booker, I'm talking to you. You need to get behind Mondami.
Rally behind the party. Vote blue no matter who.
Right.
We could say all the cliches, couldn't we?
Everything that they said.
Everything you throw in our face, those of us who are progressive, we're being labeled as the new Democrats, okay? We're progressive when we're actually the old school ones. We're the FDR Democrats. Y'all are the fucking Clinton neolibs. But whatever the people want is what you need to get the fuck behind.
They told us that when Biden won the last time. They said, hey, the Bernie bros, we need you to get behind us.
Right?
And they didn't even have a primary the last time.
You even made Bernie go out and say that to tell his troops, you need to vote for Hillary Clinton. You need to vote for Joe Biden. I'm endorsing the both of them. Bernie went ahead and endorsed them. You need to do the same fucking thing.
And we were good soldiers. We played along with the game.
Even though we didn't like it, we did it.
Yep, we voted for Hillary. We voted for Biden.
Yep.
We wanted to vote for Bernie. But we realized that that is what the primary is for. The primary, no matter what fucking political party you belong to, the primary is for voting for the candidate in which you have the most passion for. The one that you would really like to see. If that person makes it, great, you get to vote for them again. If that person doesn't make it, you need to go with what is the best fucking option, with what the people have decided, with what the rest of your party had decided. You need to go with that. Or jump ship and go to the other side then. If you're going to be that much of a baby about it, do that. You know? Well, looking at Gaza now, how do you think all those people that voted for Jill Stein feel about what's going on now? Hey.
They should feel like real shit. I mean, honestly.
They should feel like that is partially on them.
They should feel like this is your fucking fault. They should feel guilty.
Yeah.
You should. You should feel guilty about everything that happens. You should feel guilty that prices haven't come down because of you. You should feel guilty that prices are going to go up because of your stupid fucking shit. You should feel guilty. You should feel shame. And you should fucking learn from it. That's what you should do.
Well, fucking, and the tariffs and all this other shit. And they're like, whoa, well, look, fucking, we put this much, we've raised this much $1 billion in the economy for these tariffs. Well, where's that money from the tariffs going? Number one, it's probably going in Trump's pocket.
The Golden White House?
Yeah.
He doesn't make enough in merch. I mean, that's why he keeps coming out with all these new products. So he's like, fuck, maybe I should just steal the tariff money. Maybe that's what his plan is. Who the fuck knows? Who knows with this administration? They're such shysters. He's a fucking convicted criminal. So I don't know. Where is the money going?
But that money's being paid by you and I and everyone else.
That's our money. But fuck it, we can't use that to feed people. That's disgusting, right? That's disgusting to use money to feed people and make sure they have health care. That's gross. Why would we do that when we could have a golden White House? That's much more luxurious.
Well, hopefully at least what's going on with Gaza, that some people are finally starting to come around, and saying, like, calling it for what it is, like, this is an atrocity, this is basically ethnic cleansing.
You would think when someone who grows up and becomes the leader of Israel and is Jewish himself, and with his ancestry having to deal with something like that, of the starvation of his people, don't you think it's crazy that someone grows up and becomes a leader and decides that it's okay to do that to other people? The same exact thing that happened to his people, he somehow sees that it's okay to do that to different people.
Yeah.
How is that okay?
Now we should say though, what happened on October 7th was an atrocity.
And we're not saying,
And we are. Let me just state, we are not anti-Semitic.
we're not saying that that is okay in the least. How is it okay to do that to any human being, no matter what they believe, no matter what they look like it? How is it okay to starve people to death? How is that okay?
Yeah.
How? In what world is it okay to do that?
Yeah, these people aren't terrorists. They're not Hamas. These are just kids. And
Hey, you want to arrest and prosecute and make the people who pay for what happened on October 7th? Do it. I'm all for that. Why are you attacking these people? I don't get it.
And also, though, say you're a Palestinian, late 20s, and you see your children starving, maybe they've died. How easy is it going to be to radicalize that person against who is oppressing you?
How does that not create hate? Isn't that how, like, ISIS was basically formed
yeah.
because of what had happened after 9/11?
Yeah.
And then ISIS sprouted up?
Well, and to be fair, you have to look at our accountability in the United States. I know accountability is a fucking word that I've been trying to use this week on certain things, but fucking, we go in to a country, we take out the leader on the false pretense of weapons of mass destruction. So we take out Saddam Hussein because he's oppressing his people. But in the vacuum, after we left, we allowed ISIS to form from that. And that is, who knows, like, are we going to create something even worse than Hamas? Well,
and it's so simple. Okay, let me put it to you this way. Pretend that you went to a kindergarten class, right? With a tray of cookies. And you went in there and you told some of them, I like those of you over here. Here, have some cookies. In fact, you can have double the cookies because I don't like the people over here. I don't like them. I hate them, so I'm not giving them any cookies. How do you think that's going to go down?
well, you'll have a bunch of
How
mad...
in the fuck do you think that's going to go down?
That's not...
It's the same thing. I mean, it's different situations. It's now grown-ups, but they're still going to behave in the same kind of manner.
Well, why can't grown-ups just learn? Like, if you put a Palestine kid that is, 5 years old in the same room with an Israeli kid that's 5 years old, and then you put, a Russian kid that's 5 years old, or a Ukrainian kid that's 5 years old, a kid that comes from a Democratic family, it's 5 years old, a Republican family, it's 5 years old. You put all those kids in the same room, they're going to get along.
Yeah, they're going to be like, they don't give a shit about any of the idiotic stuff that adults focus on. They just want to make new friends.
Yeah. And fucking, I don't know how you get back to that kind of mentality. That we're all on this planet with the climate change and everything else. We're all on this planet that we need to work together in order to survive and
we
be
all
happy.
live in the same house. I mean, I've said this a million times. We all live in the same house. The house is called Earth.
Yeah.
We all live here. We should all be working together as this. How do we get so far away from how we were as children? Because basically an adult is just a grown-up child anyways. It's like, what makes us lose some of the qualities that were so good that didn't need to be changed?
Basically humanity.
You know?
It's
like, you can't lose faith in stuff like that, though. You know what I mean?
Or you have like the Air Force taking away the retirement bonuses of, I shouldn't call it bonuses, the retirement of trans Air Force,
How is
service
that
members.
Okay? They still serve.
They serve, they earn those benefits, or they earn that retirement. But now you're going to strip that away from them?
It's like they still did exactly what everyone else who served did.
Yeah, they played the game, they served the country, and now you're going to take away that, and you're making them less than human.
It's bullshit. It's like, do you feel better about yourself? Do you feel more human than human now that you've done that to somebody else? Like, I don't get what the mind... I wish I could get in their mind just for a few minutes to try to understand what their fucking motives and their way of thinking was.
But what they will say, and not to label them all under the same blanket, but fundamentally, they would say they're Christians, right?
Right.
For the most part.
They're not real Christians, but...
Yeah, how is that following the teachings of Christ?
Well, they wouldn't be followers of Jesus. I mean, because Jesus would have to go around like bitch smacking them. Like, not literally, but you know what I mean? Like, figuratively, like, no, my brother, that is not the way.
Well,
like,
even in the Jewish faith, isn't what Netanyahu doing? Doesn't that seem like that would go against the teachings of the religion? I mean, I'm not that familiar with Jewish, but
he'd get motherfucking bitch slapped too.
Yeah.
Like that's something I came up with that years ago. Like, I was arguing with somebody on Facebook. I go, what if when you go to heaven and you're standing at the pearly gates and they're doing your questioning thing? I go, with the way that you're sitting here throwing around all this judgment and talking all this nonsense that you do and bullshit that you do to people and tearing them down and blah, 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 and telling them they're not doing what fucking God would want them to do and yada, yada, yada. I go, what's going to happen to you when you go to those pearly gates? I wonder if you're going to get bitch slapped by God and be like, you know what? You're banished to purgatory for so many years because you're going to a timeout where you can think about shit until you're permitted to come in here. That's for fucking trying to do my job all those years down on earth. You were not me. What if that happens? Because, God's kind of a narcissist, but that could happen to them. Quit trying to do my fucking job. You know?
Yeah, well, God is cruel in some ways. It really
right?
is.
Like, well, yeah, I mean, couldn't you, after reading some of the stories from the Bible, I'll admit I haven't read the whole Bible. I'm no John Fugelsang. But, like, after hearing some of the stories, you're like, dude, like, yeah, he's a bit of an asshole at times. Yeah. You know, like, all this shit with, like, Lot and Lot's daughters, and it's like, sometimes he's fucking gross, too. I mean, so it's like, I could see him bitch slapping a few people, you know? And they deserve it, kind of, Like, people he's gonna bitch slap fucking deserve it. Like, well, haha, told you. You're like the guy from Simpsons.
Well, I mean, I guess that would explain it if God did really support Trump.
Oh, Trump's gonna get hella bitch slapped.
Fuck.
You know? Plus, well, South Park already told us Trump will be living in hell with his boyfriend Zane.
Yeah.
You know?
All right, fuck. We're in that section now, driving back from Vegas, where we're getting like closer to deeper into Mojave County, where the roads turn to absolute shit.
Oh my God!
I mean, I know that
the roads.
I know I've driven across country. I know you have too. You've been to almost every state at this point. Are these not the worst roads anywhere?
They are hands down the fucking worst roads in the country. Is in Arizona, specifically Mojave County.
Paul Gosar's district.
Yeah, Paul, fix the roads. Board of Supervisors, your main focus should be fixing these goddamn roads. This is, I wonder if they can hear this right now.
Oh yeah, they'll be able to hear that.
Hopefully our listeners can hear how terrible this is.
You know, when we had J.L. Cobain on, and he was talking about the bus ride, I don't think it was the bus that was as rickety. He was just feeling what these roads were like.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, and maybe he would have known, obviously you're not sitting in front of the bus, and
yeah. You could definitely
night,
hear that.
It's late, it's dark, you can't see how shitty the roads are, even if you were to look out the windows. You know?
But I do get, hey, it is fucking, because it's fucking sun-baked all the time, and I don't know, hasn't rained in how long, and again, that just goes back to fucking climate change. But let's take the satellite that measures the weather patterns and measures climate change. Let's take that $1 billion satellite, or how much it was, and let's just fucking drive it into the atmosphere and destroy it so we don't get that data.
Blow it into smithereens.
That happened this week.
Great. It's like, isn't that wasting money that we've already spent? I mean, why not just, why did you have to destroy it? Is it just so when a Democrat gets back in, they'd have to start all over? I mean, it's like, I'm just gonna fuck shit up. I'm here to, like in Step Brothers, we're here to fuck shit up. I mean, is that the goal?
Well, I think at this point, though, isn't it going to be too late to course correct after another 3.5 years of this shit?
Yeah, I mean, how is that not someone who hates America and hates the entire world for that, hates the entire planet? And last time I checked, America is part of the planet, so you hate America too. How is that person considered a patriot?
Right, yeah.
I get it, because they wear the flag all the time. That's it. And they make out with the flag. Remember that time he was humping the flag and whatnot? Yeah, that's probably how.
Yeah, but those are the real patriots.
Yeah, because they look the part. Dressing for success.
I just don't know what the end game is to all this bullshit.
I don't know.
Like fucking destroy the planet.
Only thing I can come up with is the bumper sticker, he who dies with the most toys wins. That's the only thing I can come up with is that. And
yeah, but if
Gordon Gekko, greed is good. That's got to be what it is.
But if you have everything, what's the sense of enjoying it? Because you've got it, wouldn't you want, let's say,
if I had what they had, I'd be on a fucking yacht somewhere enjoying my fucking life.
Right, and not being purposely cruel to other people.
Right, unless that's the only thing they can fucking jerk off to is cruelty. Is that the only thing that gets them all horned up to want to bang?
Maybe that's what makes them happy, is just being cruel.
Yeah, they're that's the only thing that can get the juices flowing is when I'm taking food away from fucking hungry people and just being as fucking cruel as possible. It's the thing that really makes me want to fucking fuck. Yeah. Doesn't it make you fucking horny, baby? Yeah. Fucking gross.
And then if all you're doing is you're making love to Satan, like in South Park, and Satan eventually is like, I'm just not in the mood, this place is gross.
I know. Even Satan isn't that cruel.
All right, well, we're almost back to Kingman. And,
our pizza smells delicious.
Yes.
The car smells amazing right now because we got Naked City Pizza, so we're anticipating getting home. That's why I'm driving. So fucking fast,
why is fucking my relationship with Naked City Pizza is much like my real relationships. I always go back no matter what they do to me.
and keep coming back for more.
Treat me cruel.
Right.
I'll keep coming back because it was delicious.
Right.
Say
look, no.
I need therapy.
All right.
All right. On that note, we'll end this and we'll talk to you next time.
Bye now.
Bye.